You're listening to the Agent Survival Guide podcast, a podcast for today's insurance agents. Informing, educating, empowering, improving the way you do business in an industry that's anything but static.
In today's episode, do you have a degree you're not sure what to do with and are looking for something new career-wise? This thought probably hasn't crossed your mind. Maybe selling Medicare plans is where your path is headed. One perk of being an insurance agent is the career does not require a specific degree, or a degree at all. It's rare to find well-paying jobs that don't require years of experience and a highly specialized skill set. I'd like to share some college majors that pair well with working in the insurance industry. These degrees give you the knowledge and skills that are adaptable to the diverse role of an insurance agent. Now, if you aren't looking for a career change, you can share this episode with someone you know who is thinking about it. College majors that work well with selling insurance. Written by Tina Lamoureux. If you're curious of what the job of an insurance agent entails, check out our online video training resource, Night School. That's Night with a K. In the first learning path titled Interested in Selling Insurance, we give you the breakdown of getting started in Medicare sales. The link to watch that will be in the episode notes for you. Back to you and your career choices. It's common to believe that a college major is only beneficial to one specific field. While that may be true for a handful of highly specific majors, most majors like English, communications, business, marketing, and finance are highly versatile, as are the responsibilities of an insurance agent. It's a very dynamic job. An agent is a salesman, marketer, advisor, community member, and so much more. The many hats agents wear require a large pool of skills. Everyone has their strengths, and everyone has skills that don't come naturally to us. Through direction and practice, there's always room to learn and grow. I will be honest, when I was dreaming of a career as a college freshman, the insurance industry was not on my radar. I think that's common for a lot of people. The job that they have is not the job they expected to have. That's not necessarily a bad thing, though. I thoroughly enjoy what I do, and I'm successful at it. I'm passionate about content creation and writing. My English degree with creative writing helps me to do my job well every day. I reached out to some of the staff here at Ritter to share what they studied in college, how they ended up in the insurance field, and how their studies help them thrive in their job now. We have John Constantine, Customer Sales Agent Team Lead.
My name is John Constantine. I am a Customer Sales Team Lead. I pursued a history major. So when I went to Penn State, I was a history major for my undergraduate, and I focused on public history when I pursued a graduate career at Duquesne. So public history kind of focuses on your museums, your archives, all the stuff that is public sphere. Now, of course, the more I read, the older I got, the more I began to see, how history really informs the present, and it kind of helps guide us into the future. So there's this interest just in understanding humanity, really, that's at the core of it. Something that has served me very well in the years since then was pursue another niche in that degree, which is editing. As an editor, you have to be highly detail-oriented. Certainly, some of my team members will get an occasional laugh or chuckle out of some of the things that I pick up on very quickly. Grammar issues, typos, just logic issues, whatever it is. But it also serves a practical purpose on a day-to-day basis, making sure that when I'm dealing with clients, the information that I send into the carrier is accurate. Maybe it's not even necessarily my specific degree, but just the fact that I have a college education, especially once you get into graduate level studies, you really have to learn how to think critically and analyze source material, something that we do a lot of. I may not be working with primary source documents and trying to establish provenance for things, but I do need to process a lot of information. So, I'll be, in my degree, I'd be reading about 100 pages of academic material any given day. I'd be responsible then for synthesizing all that to say, write a paper or talk about something, give a presentation. We're going to try and figure out different perspectives at a particular time period on an issue. Yeah, those kinds of things that you have to think about. That's important for me with my clients, because I do need to learn a lot about the Medicare market, how it works, what its rules are, so that I can best help, because everybody has a unique situation. They really do. So that analytical ability very much comes into play.
Let's hear from Rose Ryan, Ritter's Consumer Sales Manager.
My name is Rose Ryan. When I went into college, I was a science major. I had aspirations to go into pre-med, but along the way, I kind of changed that, modified it. It was still general sciences. What I was looking to do instead of going into pre-med was to find a job in a lab somewhere. I always liked doing the science experiments and chemistry, exploring the field of science. You do have to follow certain methods in whatever you're doing. You usually have some kind of a process to work through. You have questions to answer and work through. You have hypotheses that you have to work through. And to be quite honest, when you pick up the phone and talk to a person who's calling about Medicare plans, you're off and running on that, because now you've got to ask questions to qualify, what it is that they need. And you have to know what kind of questions to ask. So it's basically a method of reasoning that I've learned.
These are just a few examples of the experiences and skills you learn from a college degree. And it could be almost any degree. So let's get into it and look at some college majors that will help you in the insurance sales industry. Starting with business degrees. There's a lot going on underneath the surface. There are many subcategories of business, like accounting, marketing, sales, finance, health service administration, management, project management, small business management, commerce, and entrepreneurship. Before writing this episode, I didn't know how diverse a business degree could be. All these subjects can help you develop transferable skills that are useful for a career as an insurance agent. Whether you're a self-employed agent or working with a larger agency, you'll be able to implement your knowledge of the inner workings of a business in all areas of your job. Let's take a look at marketing. With a degree in marketing, you gain analytical skills, master the buyer's journey, learn how to market products to people of different demographics, and a lot more. The Centers of Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS for short, lays down the rules that all Medicare agents must follow. They're really strict when it comes to marketing materials and methods, making it challenging to find creative and compliant ways to market yourself and your product. So, having a marketing degree can really make you stand out from the rest. Of course, if you want to find different ways to market your business or need assistance, you can always partner with a field marketing organization, or FMO for short, like Ritter, to supply you with CMS-compliant marketing resources. If you're interested in learning more about partnering with us, check out our website, ritterim.com, or give us a call at 717-562-7211. You can find all that information in the episode notes. The next degree we're looking at is project management. This degree can help you with one of our favorite sayings here at Ritter: work smarter, not harder. Not too long ago on the podcast, we did an episode for online learning resources and an Agent Apps episode on project management apps. If you haven't listened to those yet, be sure to give them a listen. We'll have them linked in the episode notes for you. Project management might seem like a straightforward topic. Even if you're an especially organized person, planning and organizing tasks for a team is a much bigger beast. With your project management degree, you learned how to delegate, prioritize, and assign tasks and deadlines to a team in an effective way. These are skills that can be used in every career and can help you thrive as an insurance agent. Now let's take a look at communications. You might look at a degree in communications from the surface and think it supplies a vague skill set. That's not the case. I couldn't have phrased it better myself, so I'll use this quote from learn.org. Quote, "Communications involves gathering information and effectively distributing it to others via the written or spoken word." End quote. An essential part of the job of an insurance agent is explaining plans and coverage to clients so that it's digestible for them. It takes certain skills to be able to do that. Other skills you gain from a communications degree are public and presentation speaking, conflict resolution, writing, and research methods. In the insurance industry, you use a few, if not all of these skills in your day-to-day work. Finally, let's get into finance and accounting. These majors go without saying. Whether you're working for yourself or with an agency, you'll be able to balance finances and understand how money flows inside and outside a business. Finance is further broken down into financial planning and financial management. Financial management is a better fit for the duties of an insurance agent. You'll gain knowledge of managing business assets, healthcare planning, retirement saving, and income planning. All these can apply to clients' life circumstances that affect what health coverage they choose. Income and lifestyle can play a big factor when it comes to healthcare. On the other hand, the financial planning major focuses on portfolio management and taking care of the financial well-being of a business. Some skills that come with that are risk management, investment strategy, collaboration, just to name a few. Thank you so much for listening. Here at the ASG Podcast, we're dedicated to creating content that helps you not only survive, but thrive in the industry. If you haven't already, follow along with us wherever you get your podcasts. We'll have all the resources mentioned and the links to episodes you'll enjoy if you liked this one in the episode notes. As always, we'll see you next episode. The Agent Survival Guide podcast is a production of Ritter Insurance Marketing, an integrity company. This episode was written and produced by me, Tina Lamoureux, with script editing by Sarah Ruppel, design by Urban Rivera, and artwork by Vivian Zhao. Please rate and review the show on Apple or Spotify,